The market capitalization of the coin is used to summarize all that is taught in this video. I would also like to remind you to give my channel a like and subscribe to it so that you can stay up to date on future XRP news, as well as other cryptocurrency news in general. Take a look at this now, shall we? A Ripple executive was kind enough to give Donald Trump $300,000 worth of XRP. As a result of a number of unexpected turns and twists, the presidential election in the United States is becoming an increasingly exciting contest. Despite this, Bitcoin has not lost any of the momentum it had previously gained, has been demonstrated to be a source of support for Donald Trump, who has previously held the position of President of the United States of America. In more recent news, Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderoty, made a donation of XRP worth $300,000 to the candidate running for the Republican nomination for president. Eleanor Tourette, a journalist on behalf of Fox Business, was the one who broke the news to the public that Alderoty had contributed 624,000 XRP to Trump's campaign. In the year 2024, on June 11th, this donation was made. It is only now that specifics regarding it have come to light. In the run-up to the election, it would appear that the Trump campaign was concerned about the volatility nature of the Bitcoin business. Following the transfer that was stated above from the Ripple Clo, the XRP was promptly converted into USDC by the office of President Trump. As a former analyst for Fox News, James Delmore made the suggestion that the Trump campaign should frequently convert any Bitcoin donations into US currency. He made this suggestion in his capacity as a commentator. The typical price of each coin is 48 cents. A conversion was performed on the most recent donation before moving forward. During the time that this article was being published, the price of XRP was 59 cents. In contrast to the rest of the market, the alternative cryptocurrency altcoin had a decline of 0.29 during the course of the last 24 hours. Over the course of this time period, the majority of large cap coins, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, were witnessing a boom in value. The election of Donald Trump will result in him being the impetus for a surge in the price of Bitcoin. During the second half of the year has been the spark. The 21st of May, 2024, marked the beginning of the campaign of Donald Trump collecting money. This was observed by the analysis of donations made by Donald Trump using cryptocurrencies. Since that time, they have been the beneficiaries of a significant amount of financial contributions. This trend was initiated by the Winklevoss twins, who gave Donald Trump a total of $2 million in Bitcoin from the previous month, with each of them handing him $1 million. This was the beginning of this trend, on the other hand, due to the fact that the campaign was successful in gathering more money than the legal limit of $844,000. A portion of the funds was returned to the persons who were responsible for the founding of Gemini. Donald Trump's campaign for the presidency was supported by a number of different things, and this was not the only one. The individual who is responsible for Kraken, Jesse Powell, donated a contribution of $1 million in Ether. There have also been reports that Mike Belshi, CEO of BitGo, contributed $50,000 in Bitcoin, while Ryan Selkis, co-founder of Masari, contributed $50,000 in United States dollars. Both of these contributions were said to have been made. Additionally, the total amount of donations that are associated with cryptocurrency is currently larger than $4 million. Donald Trump, who is noted for his sponsorship of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, has announced in recent months that he is collecting donations of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for his election campaign. Trump is a candidate for the presidency of the United States of America, and he is known for his advocacy of these cryptocurrencies. Over the course of that time, Trump has gathered more than $4 million in donations made in cryptocurrency. Donald Trump, a contender for the presidency of the United States of America, reportedly collected more than $4 million in donations, as reported by the National Center for News and Media and CNBC. An assortment of meme coins, as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and UC, were among the presents that were given. It has been reported that the majority of the Bitcoin donations that were collected were converted into USDC. Even though Bitcoin was responsible for $2 million of the total donations that topped $4 million, Donald Trump's campaign received significant financial assistance from a number of well-known individuals. These individuals included the Winklevoss twins, who were the architects of the Gemini exchange, as well as Mike Belsi, the executive officer of BitGo. According to a report by Eleanor Tourette of Fox Business, Ripple's chief legal officer Altri Altera contributed $300,000 worth of XRP to Donald Trump's election campaign. This is in addition to the donation of around $845,000 worth of Ethereum that was made by Jesse Powell, the founder of Kraken and the former CEO of the company. Trump is set to offer a keynote speech at a significant Bitcoin conference in Nashville. He has positioned himself as a candidate who is supportive of cryptocurrencies, and he is expected to deliver this speech. Barron stated that Trump's appearance at the Bitcoin event in Nashville was for the purpose of generating money, which is the primary reason why it is predicted that he will raise a substantial amount of money. Although cryptocurrency investors anticipate that President Trump will proclaim Bitcoin to be a strategic reserve for the United States, comparable to other foreign currencies or oil. It has been reported by the news agency Barron's in the United States that the primary objective of the speech that former President of the United States, Donald Trump, will deliver at the Bitcoin 2024 conference that will take place in Nashville this coming weekend is to solicit financial contributions for his campaign. This is despite the fact that the conference will take place this coming weekend. Experts who spoke with Barron pointed out that due to constraints imposed by the government, such a shift is highly unlikely to take place in the near future. Analysts, on the other hand, are of the opinion that President Trump's statements in favor of cryptocurrencies had the potential to contribute to an increase in the price of Bitcoin. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, is scheduled to go to Tennessee in order to deliver a keynote address at a large Bitcoin conference. At this point, it seems that he will be delivering his speech in front of an audience that is sympathetic. An individual working for the campaign disclosed to the national broadcasting company NBC that Donald Trump, the Republican candidate for president, had gathered more than $4 million through the utilization of a wide range of digital tokens. An assortment of cryptocurrencies, including Ether, Ripple's XRP token, the USD stablecoin, which is pegged to the United States dollar, and several meme coins have been provided by donors, as stated in a filing with the Federal Election Commission. Over the course of the period beginning on April 1st and ending on June 30th, the totals for the Joint Fundraising Committee for Trump 47 are reported in the report that is nearly 1,000 pages long. An amount greater than $118 million was successfully raised by the organization within that time period, as stated in the filing. The money that was gathered was sent to the campaign of Donald Trump, as well as to the Republican National Committee and a number of other political organizations. There were at least 19 individual donors that contributed Bitcoin to the organization, and the report states that the committee received contributions totaling more than $2 million worth of Bitcoin. The contributors come from each of the 12 states, including a few states that have been in conflict with one another. Some of the jobs that they have held include being a homemaker, serving as an officer in the United States military, being a missionary, being a painter, being a sales representative for a pizza company, and working as a security technician for the state department. It was the crypto millionaire that was the driving force behind this project. The Winklevoss twins, Tyler and Cameron, each contributed $1,557 worth of Bitcoin, which, at the time of their donation, was equivalent to a little more than $1 million. As a result of the fact that their donations were greater than the maximum amount of $844,000, the filing reveals that the money was partially refunded. A contribution of $50,000 in Bitcoin was provided by Mike Belshie, the chief executive officer of BitGo, a company that specializes in the protection of digital assets. Both Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss are co-founders of Gemini Trust Company. Cameron Winklevoss is the president of Gemini Trust Company, and Tyler Winklevoss is the chief executive officer of Gemini Trust Company. In the course of the Bitcoin 2021 conference, which was held on Friday, June 4th, 2021 in Miami, Florida, United States of America, both individuals delivered their presentations. It should be noted that the material that has been supplied is not intended to serve as business advice. With regard to any investments that are made on the basis of the information that is supplied on this page, there is no responsibility whatsoever at all. Prior to making any choice on investments, we strongly recommend performing independent research and talking with a professional who is educated in the field.